Nope. Sticking with the Game & Watch. Okay, no bringing out the snake for grand finals. He's like, no, I'm more comfortable with the Game & Watch, and I just played out of my mind those last 2 games. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right, getting right into it. Both these characters a little spacey though. They both have range. So we'll see which one can, I guess, use their range to their benefit. Obviously, Richter having a lot more range than Game & Watch, but Game & Watch can also handle projectiles no problem. He can reflect a lot of Richter's main engaged tools.
Yeah, but we also have, like, Richter does have the whip, so he is also a normal.
He can also get in close. That's fair. We'll just have to see how they're able to. And it looks like they're both playing fine right now in the early game. You know, both doing what they need to. They're like, yep, I tack on %. Get you up into the 70s, no problem. And is that, wow, what a down smash call out. I mean, he's like, no, Dark Falcon, you're going to just land next to me. I'm going to go ahead and charge this up a little bit. And sure enough, this call out paid off huge against Richter. And that's going to be stock 1 and sitting at 50%. Player 7 sitting there going, game 1, let's go. Easy. And Richter's now going to have to scrap it back. But I obviously know Dark Falcon's got it in him to, hang on in this game.
Yeah, you've seen Dark Falcon win, like, most of these tournaments before. I'm pretty sure.
So we know he has it in him, but oh no, just timing that up be a little too late. And now we're almost a player 7 kind of a match, down 2 stocks, But unlike last game, we know player 7 can end games. That is not in his worry at all. We're just seeing if Dark Falcon can get back in game, and sure enough, he's able to take the stock. He does not want that, mess up. I mean, it was just an unfortunate SD, but we just got to see. He does not want that to define his game 1.
Those up air screens did just hurt. Took probably 60+% just from that one interaction.
And 90% is not where you want to be against Game & Watch. All it takes is a couple of up airs, forward smash, and oh, you're done. And that's bold. Trying to attack Game & Watch from above takes guts. I mean, really, all it takes is Game & Watch to just tap up on the C-stick, or if he doesn't have that, throw out a quick up smash and boom, is the game over. So, we'll have to see. I mean, 56% is not shabby. I mean, it's %, but 126, and knowing you have a whole other stock after this, it's not easy. But hey, maybe player 7 got a little bit infected with the last game. Maybe got infected with the not being able to finish it off, but we will see in just a bit because this is not looking good for Dark Falcon.
Yeah. At this point, probably a quick forward tilt can just get the job done.
Easily, especially if they're anywhere close to one of the sides. I mean, it's going to take care of that stock, no problem. But big. That's huge right there. Player 7 has bucket. And even though he's on his last stock, all he has to do is tap down B, and Richter is not seeing the light of day again. There it is!
No, the bucket's going to finish off game 1 of Grands.
Rising bucket is all it took, and player 7 looking really good that game. He's like, I am on fire. I 3-0'd losers finals. It's now time to get the 3-0 here to reset the bracket. We will see, can Dark Falcon respond to such an explosive game 1? Right. Now, if you're Richter, you gotta think, were those platforms any good for me? Or do we need to go to something like FD where he cannot escape my projectiles? He's either got to reflect them or get hit by them. I'll be interested to see if he goes to that or something like Smashville. A little more neutral of a stage. And sure enough, looks like we're seeing the Town and City come out. Okay.
Well, wait, a straight run back on stage.
They both were like, no, this stage is fine. Let me show you. It's okay. But if Dark Falcon loses on this, you got to think, was this really the call? Because, I mean, already we're seeing Player 7 put 70, 80% unanswered. So, we'll see. Now Richter's already working from behind again. And we know Player 7 can keep a lead if he needs to. All it takes is a little bit of cooking to keep Richter off stage. He does not have the best get-up options against Game & Watch. But I mean, hey, well-spaced bacon, it's not the easiest to deal with. But Richter is at rage here. I mean, one good forward smash might be all it takes.
Yeah,
but he's got to get him in a position where Game & Watch is off stage to even try it. There it is. I mean, this is exactly where he wants Game & Watch. Trapped on the ledge. And right there, it was so good by him, zoning him out from recovering high, saying, no, you're going to have to try to get off the ledge against me. But Player 7 just said, okay. And their stock won.
Yeah, going down there with the key. Dark Falcon throwing out a lot of these dares, but it's like, I'm just waiting because like the up smash on Game Watch, it's so quick and it's so low risk, high reward.
I mean, he could pretty much just react to it. So that's what I'm questioning right there, is those down Bs onto Game & Watch. That's got to be just a bad trade regardless. Like, all he has to do is do an up smash, and that down B is going to backfire so hard.
But Player 7 hasn't reacted to it yet. So.
Not yet, but I mean, he could just be waiting. He could be conditioning him, saying, you know, no, those down Bs are safe, but when it counts, all he's got to do is tap up smash, and there goes the stock.
And like, with a Game & Watch, you probably are playing with smash stick over tilt stick.
You know you're probably playing with the smash stick over the tilt stick. I mean, it's so nice to be able to just flick up to land, you know, pretty much a free kill move. It is so hard to punish that up smash out of Game & Watch. And as we've seen, he hasn't even really had to use it this match against Dark Falcon. But Dark Falcon, what a edge guard. You saw the little dash back. He's like, finally, something's going my way. But then, and then what? I mean, Dark Falcon, you still got a whole stock you have to take. And so far, you've only shown that you let Game & Watch rack up a lot of freebies here. Now, I cannot remember if Game & Watch has Bucket online, but I do not think he does. So...
He doesn't. I don't think he has any other charges on Bucket right now.
Which is good if you're Dark Falcon thinking, okay, at least I'm not going to get killed at 70 just because he pressed down B when I was recovering. But right here, I mean, this could be a stop. And it could be game 2. And Dark Falcon's like, okay, I took an early percent stock before, I'm going to have to do it again. Because, once again, Game & Watch can definitely be guarded and outspaced in the air, especially from a champion like Richter, but it's not happened, you know, many times so far, so we'll have to see what Dark Falcon can pull here.
But Dark Falcon needs
Oh, no!
No!
A rare SD from Player 7 allows Dark to hang on by his fingernails. Not quite sure what happens there, but it does happen. So we'll have to see now. Going into now a game 3 scenario, and now it's 1-1. Dark Falcon can kind of now take a deep breath and say, okay, I'm not behind anymore. I was given a little bit of grace, so let's see what we can do now. Do you think at any point Player 7 would try to whip out the snake just to throw a curveball at Dark Falcon so he does not stay comfortable? Or do you think that the Game & Watch is so consistent that he wouldn't risk it at this point?
I don't think it's really necessary to pull out this Nate because like the Game Watch isn't doing bad.
No,
You lost that. You lost that one to a mistake, but you can just bounce right back.
Got to bounce back, and you can't let it get in your head. SDs can sometimes ruin the next game, even, so he's got to just get right back into it.
Oh, for sure. SD could just ruin the mentality, but we've already seen Player 7 has good mentality from the games that he was down.
I mean, he has such strong mental fortitude. Coming back from games that I almost would have put the controller down from. I mean, losing to Samus from 0 to death on stock 1, I mean, that was insane to come back and win that game. So, you know he's got it in him. And it's just now a matter of the Yoshi's Island pick? Yeah. Wow. Dark Falcon may be forgetting to press up B there, but I don't know how much it would have mattered. These platforms are definitely proving effective for the Game & Watch strategy. He's like, yep, all I need is some good tri-plats, and we'll see if Dark Falcon can respond. What do you think the ban here was, though, for Dark Falcon to let a stage like this slip through? I mean, do you think he maybe hit FD? Do you think Richter would do worse on FD than Game & Watch would?
I don't know. Would he ban the other tri-plat?
He could have banned Battlefield, but it seems like the smaller stage is really all Game & Watch needs. And the tri-platforms, as we have seen, I mean, he's down 2 stocks, and it looks like it might just be unanswered. So we will see if Dark Falcon can get his head back in the game, and this just goes to show you how focused Player 7 is on this game. He's like, so what, I SD'd and lost the game. That is a minor setback. It is nothing too intense. He's proven that right there. I mean, Dark Falcon struggling even to land for more than a second. This could be the stock and the game right here. Even if it's not, I mean, what does Dark Falcon do? I mean, is it time to just press down on the joystick when you're on ledge and just say, game 4 time? Or do you have it in you to come back from such a deficit?
Yeah, and also the other thing, like, if you get close to coming back then lose, how much does that take out of you?
Yeah, you've put all your energy into staying alive here. And that might be it. I mean, all he's got to land is one back air. I mean, Dark Falcon staying alive, dodging all the big options, the back airs, the up smashes, but what does Game & Watch have to lose? He can sit down there throwing out up smash. At this point, it really doesn't matter how stale it is. I mean, you're going to die.
Yeah, like 195.
There it is. All right. What a game 3. Player 7 answering back that SD with a 3 stock. A 3 stock in Grand Finals. Now the mental pressure is on Dark Falcon. You were given a little bit of grace, but then it was shown that that's all it was, a little bit of grace.
Now we'll see where Dark Falcon goes for this next game.
I'm interested, because clearly should not go back to Yoshi's. I mean, that was not good. That was a brutal game.
That was P7's counter pick, but definitely not the option. You probably don't, even if a reset does happen, you don't want to leave that on the deck anymore.
No, that one's got to be out of here. At this point, that one's got to be gone. And I don't know, maybe P7's banning FD, and that's why we didn't see it come out. You know, maybe he's the one who doesn't want FD to happen. I mean, because once again, Game & Watch taking advantage of those platforms, it's not a have to, but oh my goodness, does it make his gameplay so much better. All right. back in it with game. This could be the reset though, and yeah, like I might have thought. So FD was still on the table. Dark Falcon choosing it. He's like, no. I've learned my lesson with those platforms. We are going to FD. I am gonna sit at a corner. I'm gonna throw out whips. I'm gonna throw out crosses, and it's gonna be the whole game like that. Which honestly might not be a bad game 4 option here. You know, it might be what he needs right now. Play it just very passively, rack up little percent, and just don't let him hit you. Don't let him get close. You've got so many good spacing options. Use all of them. Game & Watch cannot escape platforms. Game & Watch cannot trap you up there. So I do like this pick a lot from Richter. And it's paying off. Player 7 definitely like, okay, maybe this should have been a ban. Because I'm not quite sure what you might ban if you're Game & Watch over this stage.
Yeah, maybe a ban on like Kalos.
That's the one that came to mind. I mean, Kalos makes it a little bit more difficult for you to get those down airs. So, and it's pretty much FD, besides having the platforms on the ledge that kind of stop you from edge guarding and doing your game. So that could be the stage that Player 7 never wants to see.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this, so far since I've got on, we have not seen
Kalos.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
That either, but I think it's because we've been seeing a lot of Player 7, right? So he knows he wants those tri-platform stages. If they do not ban them, you know, if one of them gets through, he's playing on that stage, and then people just counterpick him to FD. So, I mean, that's a lot of what we've seen so far. So it might just be because we have not come across a champion that would prefer to take Game & Watch to a stage that has 2 platforms over a stage that has no platforms, you know? And right now, the game is so even. Dark Falcon taking a lead, but against Game & Watch, we know that a lead is not really a lead till you win the game, especially with Player 7's playstyle.
The lead could be gone with 1 nair.
That's all it takes. And yeah, DeLung, that's exactly what we were thinking. Kalos is probably was the ban, but... Alright, there we go! Wow, he's been trying that all game. So it's nice that he is finally able to get that to connect. Because, I mean, that is probably the 5th time we've seen him attempt that down B to up air. Which, once again, great kill option, but he just, I mean, Player 7's been playing smart against it. And we are seeing Dark Falcon come alive in this game 4. I mean, he seems so comfortable on this stage. He is making all of his connections. He is not dropping many, combos and strings that he gets. He's able to avoid all of Player 7's attacks. And has a very strong lead here. I don't want to curse Dark Falcon, but, you know, he's definitely playing a lot better this game. Because he's like, I don't want to go to, reset the bracket. I just want to take this clean.
Yeah, and just like, once that bracket gets reset, the guy from winner's side has a lot higher chance of losing, just like statistically.
Yeah, I mean, because the pressure's on. You just took a big hit. You have no time to kind of prepare after that loss. And, oh no, Dark Falcon, you are getting caught by all of the up airs. Great option from him. Ooh, he was just out of range on that up smash. And the forward still going to send him off again. He's been doing a little bit better at recovering against this Game & Watch, but nothing special. He's still having trouble making things count. There it is. Can he finish this stock? I mean, it is so close, but he is letting this Game & Watch come back in this. And he has the Holy Water. Oh no. Game & Watch has the Holy Water. Not something that should be trusted with this guy. And there it is. Gonna be the stock.
P7.
That's going to be the bracket reset. I mean, Player 7 was able to come back from that. I mean, Dark Falcon got to be feeling the burn now. That was your game to lose, and you know, it happened. But I mean, once again, when you're in these last stock scenarios, the stress is high. And it's sometimes so hard to close out the game. And Player 7 just said, okay, you want to keep taking some bacon here or there, a couple forward tilts? Okay, we'll see how long this lasts. I mean, we are right back into it almost. Let's see. Dark Falcon's now got to kind of collect himself. He cannot let the set go down like that last one. He's got to be able to pull this through.
We're waiting for Dark Falcon. They might be finalizing stage pick for this last.
Could be finalizing stage picks. But, I mean, we got to give it to Player 7. We have seen nothing but great games. I mean, in the last 7 games, the only game he lost was to an SD. I mean, he is looking very clean out here.
Yeah, we were finalizing stage pick. And looks like we're going to be back on Town and City again.
It worked out for Game & Watch, so let's see if Dark Falcon can make a little bit more use of that stage.
Yeah, like the only game that Dark Falcon did take there was the game off the SD.
Yeah.
Or was the only game he took so far over Player 7.
Well, let's see how he can do here. It's, fresh start 0-0. I know it's got to be harsh on Dark Falcon right now, thinking, oh my goodness, I just let the bracket reset off a game that I was 2 stocks ahead. It stinks, but I mean, I know Dark Falcon can do it. It's really just a matter of not letting Game & Watch get in so easily and letting the games go so long. The longer that game goes, the better Game & Watch is feeling. There it is. That's the kind of stuff we need to see. Just keep Game & Watch off the stage. Utilize the whip more to get him, further away from you. Because all it takes is a couple of nairs and the game's over almost, That's what it seems to feel like if you're up against such an impressive Game & Watch player. Looking nice, though, here. But one thing is Dark Falcon, obviously a lot of Richter players rely a lot on these projectile plays, but Player 7's so good at utilizing Bucket to absorb or reflect most of Richter's attacks.
Yeah, we have been using lots of use of that holy fire.
Yeah, the holy water. Yeah.
Yeah, holy water. Because Bucket's sort of just been keeping it off deck.
Yeah, because all he's got to do is let that holy water hit the ground. He doesn't have to make it quite get to Player 7. He just needs to let it land so it can do its work. With the Holy Cross, though, the cross is a little more difficult because Player 7 does not have to, anticipate that. He can just react to it, and it will come back to Dark Falcon and most likely kill him. Or hit him, not kill him, but... That's the one issue with the boomerang, is it's going to come back to bite you. Same with that axe, sent right back to Cinder. Once again, I mean, look at Player 7 just not letting these projectiles through. And, I mean, he's up a stock, almost 2 off that down smash. Was just about enough.
Yeah, Player 7's just all over Dark Falcon right now.
Yeah, Player 7 is showing this is my game. You're going to have to be a lot more, up in his face. But, I mean, if you get up in Game & Watch's face, it a lot of times just seems to bite you in the butt for doing it.
Yeah, and down 3 stocks to 1 on this first game post-reset.
Yeah, this is not a great way to come back after bracket reset, being down 2 stocks after giving away game 4. But hey, he was finally able to take a stock, but it really just seemed like the only way he took that stock was player 7 just, letting go of shield a little bit too early. You know, this whole last couple of games, it does not feel like Dark Falcon has been able to really seal the stock how he wants to. The only time we saw it in these past couple of games was him finally landing that downbeat up there.
Yeah, right now doing a good job of keeping player 7 on the ledge. But that axe is going to get him caught in the combo.
It's so close to landing that up smash. I gotcha. We're hearing in chat that player 7 has like 3 good Richters in his region, so he's definitely he's definitely used to this matchup.
That familiarity could definitely be showing right here.
Yeah, well, the Game & Watch is a matchup everyone needs to know, though. It's a common pick nowadays. I mean, he just has such good potential, even though he's a light character. He has a lot of good punish options, a lot of good off-stage options, and there you go. I mean, all it was a forward tilt. All it was a little chair, and there goes game 1 of the reset.
Yeah, and just like that, player 7's off to a great start on the reset. Dark Falcon sort of just been struggling to find his footing at any point during this set.
We have seen a couple of great starts from Dark Falcon, but the best start that we saw was last game when he got up so much but then wasn't able to finish the game. And so now having to go through bracket reset and then just getting punished, I mean, that game was not clean. It was brutal. So gotta hand it to player 7. He is showing just how dominant he can be. He's like, so what, I got put into losers. I'll show you. I'll make it all the way through losers and come back to grands, reset the bracket. Now, I mean, he's now looking to just take the whole tournament, you know? All he needs is 2 more games, whereas Dark Falcon needs 3. Oh, wait a minute. We have the character switch coming out for Dark Falcon. We're bringing out the Simon instead here. Now, I don't know the differences between these characters all that much. I don't know if it's really just a change of scenery for Dark Falcon. He's like, I'm tired of getting my butt kicked as Richter. It's time for Simon. But obviously there's small differences between the characters.
I don't think there's that much of a difference besides the down B having a different elemental effect.
Yes, I genuinely was not thinking there was all that much difference between the two. So, I mean, it could just be like, you know what? I gotta get my headspace clean. The Richter has not been working for me, and I know they're the same character, but they're who I'm most comfortable on. So let's just change it over and play the matchup with Simon. And so far, it's fine. So far, it's like the start of every game. Both of them just trading small percents for small percents, and then P7 start to run away with it. I mean, I know how frustrating it is because, you know, playing DD, there's so many games where I'm just like, okay, it's time to switch it to anyone else. You know, I've been comboed enough. I'm ready for a change of scenes. And obviously, this is a little less of a change, but still, maybe we'll help him get back in it mentally. And there it is. Yeah, there it goes. I did not know if that would do it, but...
Yeah, Star KO.
Dark Falcon with the Star KO. P7 looking to answer it immediately back, and right now we're back to evens. Dark Falcon tried to make use of this little bit of invincibility frames, but P7 just saying, nope, other side of the stage.
Yeah, it's like... I don't know, Dark Falcon does look a little bit better right now, responding or taking the first stock, although he did let player 7 respond really fast. But it's also too a decent start on this second
On
stock.
stock too. And once again, it's because we're back here on that FD pick, you know? And it worked out so well last set until he dropped the game right at the end. So we know this is his good stage. You know, we know he can put out the damage here, land those kills. But we just need to see him close the game. And I know Dark Falcon is thinking the same thing. He's like, let me just get the kill. Let me finish a game in my favor, you know? Because a lot of these kind of fighting games are being able to keep your head in the right place. Because obviously we've seen both of these players. They both play very well. It's just a matter of who can keep it together and find the better options in game.
Yeah, and like honestly, one of the hardest parts about fighting games is just finishing strong.
It's
like,
so difficult to start off so well and then you get just a little comfortable. Not even very comfortable, but you just take a breath and all of a sudden your opponent is up 2 stocks on you all of a sudden. So we will see if Dark Falcon can finally finish out a game here on FD.
Yeah, just
Which
can't
clearly-
let off the gas pedal yet.
No, he's got to keep it up, and he looks like he's doing that so far. But, I mean, we saw player 7 get up to like 100% before he took the second stock last game. So this is no unknown territory. So Dark Falcon's going to need to make work of this last stock. It looks like he's doing just that. He's able to keep him away, but, oh, using the holy water against him to land an up smash.
Yeah, second time we've seen that happen so far this set.
And there it is! No!
Not quite.
Oh, Dark Falcon. So close. Please, he's like, let me get this kill. He's so high. There's no way he lives another hit like that, though. Oh, missing the grab.
You're not being able to connect.
It's not what you want to see at this point in the game. Missing that grab. And there it is. Game & Watch starting up his own thing. Not good if you're Dark Falcon, because once again, we've been at this place before. Unable to seal the deal. I mean, Dark Falcon throwing everything out in his kit, and finally, back on the board, 1-1.
1-1, and now we see what player 7's counter pick is. Hopefully, we see Dark Falcon take the Yoshi's off.
Yeah, I was just about to say, we need Dark Falcon to just snatch that Yoshi's off the stage. If he lets player 7 go back to there, it is not in his best interest. Because here's the thing, even on Battlefield, the game looked closer. Even on Town and City, the game looked closer. But Yoshi's looked like an absolute blowout. But now, if Dark Falcon can come back and take this counter pick and win the game 3, it is huge if he can actually take a lead for once in this set. He has been down this whole time. So if he can somehow push through this and get that win, which we all know he can do, it would be so big going into a game 4 ahead as opposed to behind for him. All right, Simon coming back. He's like, look at that. I made the character switch to Simon. It was the big brain play I needed.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, they go to Lilac. Interesting choice. Very wide stage, so I don't quite know if this might be just a great Game & Watch stage, but I know Richter and Simon love these wide stages. You know, look at it. He is already saying, okay, look at this. You let me come to a wide stage like Lilac, I might not love it, but boy, can I throw my projectile. And sure, they don't go near as long because of the funky curvature of the stage, but he's like, who cares? I can throw out like 9 things before you can get over here. So this is a great start here from Dark Falcon. But, did you see that? That bucket is already full. Did I just see he already used it, or does he still have it? It looked
He's
like
not glowing, so the fade, I don't think it's there.
I think he might have used it and then immediately upbeat and it kind of canceled the animation. Not quite sure on that. It might still be at 2 charges. Yeah, okay, now it's at full for sure. There's no question. It is at full. No. Okay, so it's still at 2.
Yeah, 2 charges.
So he's not been able to actually catch a projectile, which I guess that's because the only one he can catch is the flame of the holy water mage? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it should just be the flame of the holy water and everything else is reflected.
Right, getting reflected, but that's exactly what he's been looking for. A nice up smash to get Dark Falcon in a position where he now has to work from behind. But that forward smash is huge from Dark Falcon. What a read. He's like, no, you've been getting up a little too safe all game. So let's do this. Forward smash time, and now just racking up the damage. But once again, you can't let off the gas. He just did so well to make that, you know, stock his, as opposed to letting player 7 just bulldoze. And now he's like, you just got to keep on the gas here.
Yeah, so
And
can't let up.
Simon doing loads for Dark Falcon here. I did not think it would do anything, but so far the Simon pick obviously was the right choice here. You know, here that's what you gotta wonder. You know, maybe player 7 has a lot of good Richters in his region, but does he have a good Simon?
I guess change of outfit really just did the job for Dark Falcon.
Doing the job.
To play.
Ooh, he caught that. Deflected that right back. Ooh, that was unfortunate. He jumped. If he would have delayed that just a little bit longer, he would not have gotten caught by that,
Ooh.
There it is!
Or
He's been
smash.
looking for that all game, and player 7 finally gave it to him. There you go. Up B, 17%. 26%. I mean, he is now just laying on the pressure. And we're like, Dark Falcon, where was this when player 7 was still in losers? This is the kind of pressure we knew you had, but we just were not seeing, you know? So, this obviously looking very good for Dark Falcon. Game 3, he's like, oh, you want to take me to Lilac? My pleasure. But he still has to close it, and we have seen him choke in these situations and let player 7 capitalize on these long-running games. But 80% is such a good lead. You just gotta play it safe, Dark Falcon. There it is. Get him off stage. Start throwing those projectiles out. Oh, an up smash would have ended it there. Instead, he gets grabbed for that missed forward smash. Once again, we have seen player 7 do a lot of regular get-up options, so it was not a bad plan. It was just a matter of, you know, it not being the correct read. Yeah, Dark Falcon, just chill. You're so far ahead right now. You just gotta let that lead continue to build.
Yeah, but you see Dark Falcon being really quick with the projectile game, sort of low charting with the projectile.
That was a very good dodge from him. I mean, that was a very fast reflect from player 7. Could have easily, you know, been what caused the game. But he was so fast to avoid that. He is whipping every second. He has a different whip coming out. He's like, please, please, just jump into this one. How about this one?
To finish this.
There it is.
At will finish it.
There is game 3. Dark Falcon taking it. Now, this is now tournament game for player 7. Game 4, going to Simon. You know, what can I say? The Simon pick is paying off.
Yeah, that small change looking like it's gonna do a lot of work.
Doing a lot of work for him right now. Guys, get the emotes in chat. Doesn't matter who you're cheering for. Get the emotes in. Doesn't matter where it's from. Let's just see them. Let us just see them. Because this is one intense game. I'm assuming we're not going to get... I don't know if he's going to run it back, you know? Don't know if we're going to see the run back there. Obviously the same characters, but is he going to let him go back to a stage like that? Or is that going to be it for our viewing of... Yeah, okay, so Smashville is the choice. A little bit more neutral of a stage, not quite the FD, but, you know, still a good stage for both players. It's got a platform, lets Game & Watch camp a little bit, but it also lets Dark Falcon get in when he needs to. This is, I mean, once again, nice start for both players, but it's... Dark Falcon is taking the lead here. Maybe player 7's a little rattled. Look at that. Dark Falcon coming through with the first stock. But, once again, cannot count out either of these players.
Yeah, I mean, we already seen player 7 was very composed in his earlier sets. Maybe
he is okay when he is down. He definitely is no stranger to being down in percent. And he is okay with it. Obviously, he wants to do everything he can to get back in it, and he is doing just that right now. He's like, so what? You got an early stock. Can you even put a percent on the board before I kill you? And Dark Falcon's like, sure, I'll put on a little bit. Let's see if he can get more extra credit here. There it is. Oh my goodness, that's 40%. And this is a stage where the blast zones are not that big, you know? He can easily take some quick stocks here. That was a game of chicken right there. And it looks like Dark Falcon won. But oh my goodness. Both players just waiting for the other to drop their shield to see who would mess up first. Alright. Let's just see if player 7 can retake center stage here. So far, Dark Falcon is just saying, no. Center stage is going to be mine for a little bit. You can hang up on the platform or off the stage. That's your two options right now. My axes, my holy water, I mean, these are going to be too oppressive. But Forward Tilt will eventually take stock off of Dark Falcon.
Dark Falcon able to build solid extra credit for himself.
Yeah, 80%, no joke. But once again, we've seen player 7 come back from far lower games. But maybe Dark Falcon's finally in that headspace he's been looking for this entire set.
Right now, it is really looking like he's in that headspace. Because he's just been so much better than we saw him during the first set.
He is playing so much more confident. That's what I would say. He seems sure of himself now. Before, it looked like he was throwing out options, second-guessing himself. But right now, he just looks like, this is what I want to do, and it's going to work. You know, he's not worried every time. I thought that would take it for sure, but Game & Watch still living at 150. But that up B is going to take it. And now player 7. Player 7 is on his tournament stock. Can he get a Gimp? Can he get back in this? Yes, he can, but will it happen? It's Dark Falcon's game to lose at this point, so let's see how it goes out. That down B, a very aggressive option that I don't know was needed. He did get punished immediately with a grab for it. And this is where, I mean, look, this is where Game & Watch wants Simon. This is where Game & Watch wants Richter. Just trying to get past the bacon, you know? So, but Game & Watch still needs to close out this stock, and he is so close doing it. It's just an up smash away at this point. But Dark Falcon's oppressive. He's keeping on this punishment game. He's like, watch how much extra credit I'm going to get off of you. It might be the whole tournament right here on extra credit.
Dark Falcon not letting go of gas. This is what I want him to see. Just not let go of that gas and finish strong.
Now it comes to question, did player 7 let off the gas too early? And the answer is yes. Dark Falcon taking game 4, taking the set, and taking the tournament.
Yes, sir. Dark Falcon taking it 3-1.